Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Trojans will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, they provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. And here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Play action here on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about greatness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time, and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Only trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can... I'm going to score myself.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle. And
they trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Ball handed to the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sayan. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a draw. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it go on the move. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now,
down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team hens him in and brings him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they hand it off to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Mayava. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That pass is caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Not able to connect. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. A play action, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. To come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Makes the grab on the move. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Ohio State 49, USC 0.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught. 2nd down now. The shotgun running play call. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. 2nd down play coming up. They'll give it to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And it's taken at the 45. A quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Ohio State. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Fox. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will have to punt this one away. Just able to get it away. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets the first and still running. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to throw. It's Fox. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He could go. We finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Grinding away with the running game. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
He did not make the first touchdown yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. Ball handed off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? On the run, it's Jackson. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Fox. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second and long now at the 17. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field.
Defense has stepped up. It's 4th down.
And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking to pass. It's Fox. That's reeled in. It's Sims. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big...
Looking deep down the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So Duke's offense trots out there to open this game. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Blue Devils will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he's got it again. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, he breaks free. But he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trapped again in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he's able to get the boot away. He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Running with purpose. He gets loose. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grabbed by the receiver. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And now the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush gets home. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Blue Devils pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. It's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down at 17. The Blue Devils are in the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. Oh, the spin move. Touchdown, Duke. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touch.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Castle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackles. Not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. To throw, it's Sayin. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's S the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll give it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Swarm with a pass rush. Sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Blue Devils will have to kick it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the return man runs out of bounds.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
It's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. To the air, it's Sayin. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Blue Devils. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
they'll set up for the PAT.
There is on for the extra point.
And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
13.
Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On the run, it's Jackson. Breaks into open space. Who's in the clear? They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
To throw, it's Sayan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Throwing off play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. Never count.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's picked for a third time tonight. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes deep off his back foot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Dropping back. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The Canes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the return will block down by the coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he is denied on third and one. Great defense. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
We talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defense.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood in this national title game. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
By the back. Ruled out of bounds at the 30. Second down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Beck. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pop over the middle. It's Fletcher. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. A handoff from the shotgun. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield, allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks, now it's third down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Defense is coming after him. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
And here comes a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So now on comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Target, it's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down and the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The clock is still running up. To hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Staley now gets hit again.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
defense will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the catch is made at the 25. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So it's forced down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Canes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Fielded near the 20. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the returner being brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. To the air, it's Beck. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. The punter's leg is going to be sore tonight. Upcoming his 6th punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense.
The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the... On 1st down, the offense will take their first... Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
That's caught. It's Pringle. Hits into space at the 50. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Back to throw. It's Speck. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big...
The pass rush gets home. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, that's a great game right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50. The 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Now, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. To throw, it's Beck. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead and a large portion portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Grinding away on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball carrier.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The important 3rd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They make the tackle, but that 1st down should be the clincher for our new national champions. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It has been a rough day for this offense. All they can do now, try to get on the board, avoid the shutout. Back to pass. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
The Canes will line up to kick it away. The return man is brought down, and that should do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.